For the past few years, people have been asking me, Mickey, how did you make your custom diecasts? Might as well show you now. So, shout out to the Scheme of Things Discord server, and credit to all those that used their templates. They did a really good job on making them accurate as possible. So, yeah, what I did is that I took screenshots of some basically some templates, and I put it all, like, basically I sent them into my Google Gmail, and then I printed them all. I basically, like, downloaded them all on my little drive here, as you can see, my Google Gmail, and I think, yeah, it's, let's see here, what? But yeah, basically, just gotta download them, as you can see, download. And then I put them all onto this Google Sheet right here, Google Sheet. Now, what I did is I basically cropped the images. Now, as you can see, now let me show you how you do this. So let me show you real quick. Alright, so I got the template right here. This is Air Jones template made by Terror Tops. Shout out to him. So what I did is that I just right click and then crop image, and I basically crop the image right close to where the hood is, as you can see. Just like that. Oh, not like that. That is squished. There we go, like that, like so, and then I come up to the size of rotation, and for the Toyotas and Chevys, I do 3.18. Not 3, 8. So there you go. And then I basically move them up to the most filled page, the second most filled page, or it's not that basically empty. And I basically put them up here. And sometimes I usually scale them to the original template to see if they're scaled correctly. And yeah, basically Chevys and Toyotas, I size them to 318, but for the Fords, I size them to about 3.21 or 22, something like that. And so, yeah, basically that's all I do for the sizing and such. But yeah, I already got Jones template, so we'll do that. But see, I'm gonna make a Kyle Busch Slurpee car right here. Air Jones, Austin Dillon, Chris Buescher, 1 and 2, and then Stenhouse. So what I do is I go to File and Print. Yeah, here you go, Print. And then see, my destination is the HE printer, which is that right there. Colors with that, I check. Yep, and then I press print, and soon enough, the printer will start printing them. So yeah, I'll be right back for a second, and I'll get the printer. So. Alright, so got these all printed out, and yeah, they look really cool. So now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna cut these out in squares, and then I'll use some of these donor cars to put on these templates here. So yeah, I think I'll make one of the Buschers, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, or the Bodyguard one. Probably gonna make a Stenhouse Real American Beer car, and maybe a Kyle Busch Slurpee. Not sure about either Kyle or Slurpee or the Dylan. Probably not gonna make the Air Jones. So I'll probably make some of these here. So yeah, we'll see what happens. What I like to do with the sides here, because this bit is a bit too long. It kind of overdoes the side. So what I like to do is I like to cut it off, some of the sides a bit off. So we'll try to do that. So I basically just a little snip like this. So yeah, it looks something like that now. As you can see. Yep. And I do the same with the other side here too. like this. Like that. Just like trim off a little bit right there, the side. So yeah. The side windows are probably gonna be the hardest part. So I like to do them with you guys. So just just cut it off like this here. And then so I start kind of right here, and then I basically like take a little sharp turn and just cut off a bit of this gray axis here. Just carefully, like so. Basically cut around this little black line that goes around the window. Those ABC pillars. Like that. And then I basically do the same for the other side as well. So I'm just cut this one out real quick. And then just cut it out like so. Yeah, just basically cut the side out too here basically. And basically it looks like that. And then I basically do the same process for the other side. And then what I like to do for the roof, when I cut out the A, B, and C pillars, so I basically just like, hold on, let me just cut the other A, B, C out real quick. Now, how I separate the roof from the A, B, and C pillars is that I start cutting from this part here. Basically start cutting from like this, the start of the ABC pillar. And just cut it off like this. Go around the roof. And just cut it off like that. And also, I also like to cut off, just trim off this little bit here. There we go. There's the A, B, and C pillar. And then I do the same process for the other one. Alright, so I got the A, B, and C pillars all cut out, but I was going to say, the roof right here for this guy is a bit too big. So, what I like to do with the roof is that I like to trim it down to where it can fit. So, let me just do this real quick. So I like to trim it down like that. Do the same for the other side. Do this side. There we go. Now we just check here. Yeah, it looks pretty good now. So, yeah. So basically, like, trim down the sides. So like trim a roll here and trim a roll there and show something like this. So yeah. Alright, so once you got all the parts cut out, show it something like this. So you want to lay it out right here. So I recommend using duplicate cars, like stuff that the cars that you already have, such like buy spare ones at Walmart and such. So yeah, I just recommend ones that you already have, because they're a little easier and don't have to worry about really your good cars. So yeah, let me put all these on another car. So I'll see y'all in a second. And just like that, when you put them all on, the car is finished. And here's the good look at it. And I think this will turn out really good, in my opinion. Wino is gonna make this car though, so just temporary. But I gotta say, it came out really nice. I lined it up pretty good. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of thing shown on the original donor car, but you can always use a Sharpie for one of these, so you can cover up the stuff. As long as you have like colored Sharpies and stuff, or Posca pens, which I think I do recommend Posca pens more, but Sharpies aren't too bad either. So yeah, I really like how this card came out. It looks very good. So yeah, that is how I make my custom diecast. But it is optional, but You can also do also add a little finish to the car for some Mod Podge. I only use one coat for now. I basically get like a paintbrush and like put like one coat on the Mod Podge on it, just to seal the paint and stuff. So yeah, you don't have to do it. It is optional, but that's how I do it. But anyway, general, that is how I make my custom diecast. So hope you all enjoyed. You know, hope this helps you in some sort of way. And yeah, also thank you so much for 3,000 subscribers once again. I'll see you next time. Bye.